Hi guys, it's Jenny and today we're doing a dynamic warm-up. We're going to start off swinging the arms just like this, and if you've got the space, we'll also step side to side. So we're getting a bit of legs, bit of arms. So starting off nice and slow, and then we'll slowly build up the intensity until we're doing a couple of full body movements at the end. So then we're going to twist. So as we twist the body, we sweep the arm around just to enhance that twist. We're stretching the back hip, bit of the torso. You can be as dramatic with this as you like. So dynamic stretching is just moving through a position. So we're getting a big old stretch using a little bit of momentum. Now we're going to switch to our left hand goes overhead as we bend to the right and then switch to the side. So we're using a bit of momentum, a bit of movement to move into a range of motion. And this can mean that you go a little deeper, can mean that you get a little further. It also means we're increasing our blood flow and we're warming up joints as well. So dynamic stretching is perfect for a warm-up. Okay, we'll settle our lower body and do some big arm circles. We can start off moving kind of slowly at first. You can even reduce the range of motion at first, and over the reps, we just increase that. And switch directions. So now I'm swinging my arms forwards, and you can feel your arms just getting, your shoulders getting a little bit warmer, a little bit more burny, because we're using that momentum. Okay, we're going to go back to the side stretches, but we're going to eliminate that step and we're just going to get deep. But we're going to move the whole time. We're not holding a position the same as we would with a static stretch. We're bending in and out of it. Good. We're getting a little bit lower, pushing the hip out, getting that shoulder nice and flexed overhead, and we're getting our lats and our obliques lengthened and working because we're having to use the muscles to pull us in and out of the positions. Okay, hands on the hips. We're going to do big hip circles, round and round. Again, we're using that movement to get a bit more range of motion. Nothing too crazy yet. Because the good thing about dynamic stretching is even though it does use momentum, switch directions, is that you're fully in control of the movement still. Like only push or move as far as you feel comfortable and that your body is ready for. Okay, so now we've got our hips warmed up a little bit. We're going to start doing some swings, kind of like we did with the arm circles. But you can hold on to something for a bit of balance because we're going to be on one leg at a time. We're going to take our right leg, left leg standing, and right leg just starts to swing forwards and backwards. So it doesn't matter how high you get, we're just getting that extension when we're swinging our leg back and that flexion when we swing it forwards. And over the reps, we're just going to get it a little bit higher, just whatever is working for you today. 3, 2, 1, and then switch. We're going to do our other leg, but the exact same movement. Forwards and backwards. Extension and flexion of the hip. Going as high or as low as you need. Using the support for balance, or if you want to challenge, you can do this without holding on. Woo! For a bit more of a stability challenge. Next one, we're going to do the same concept. We're going to be swinging our legs, but this time side to side. So I'm going to hold on to my support facing it. My right leg is going to go in, adducting, and then out, abducting. Using that momentum, getting a nice bit of height. Same as before, start off low, start off slow, and build the speed and the range over reps or over repetition. So like And this time doing this session, you might be quite low. The next time you do it, it could be super high. Switch legs. Left leg. Don't need to be kicking people in the head your first time trying this. But you know, maybe on your 5th time trying it, you could give Chuck Norris a run for his money. 3, 2, 1. So, similar to those arm circles, the hip joints should start to feel a little bit of a burn as we were using our muscles to lift and lower our legs. Next one, we're going to go nice and wide, and we're going to do a kind of lateral lunge. So we're going to lean to one side and do a pulse. 1, 2, up, other side, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. If that's feeling okay, we can take the feet a little bit wider and same again, a little bit deeper. 1, 2. So this is sneaking into ballistic stretching. So ballistic stretching is using more like pulsing and bouncing motions to get a bit further into a stretch, which sounds a little, dangerous, a little scary, but as long as you're fully in control and you're not throwing yourself into a movement, it can be a really nice technique, especially for a warm-up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, keeping your legs nice and wide, we're going to start with front, middle, back pulses. Front, middle, back. We can see that bounce was here again. A bit of a ballistic stretch, which is a type of dynamic stretching. Middle, back, front, middle, back. If you're not touching the floor, the same hand positions, just hovering. 2 more, front, middle, back, front, middle, back. Nice, and then we're keeping in that straddle, and we're going to go right hand to left foot as the left hand hits nice and high. And then we switch, left hand to right foot, right hand to left foot, and we'll just keep switching. Stretching the hamstrings, stretching the torso, maybe a bit of the groin. If you're not reaching your toes, you can tap your shin or your knee. Making sure we get that movement in. You can feel your heart rate's getting a bit higher now that our movements are getting a bit bigger, a bit more intense. 3, 2, 1. Nice. We're going to now finish with some 2 full body movements. And the first one is a plank to pike or a plank to a downward dog. So we're going to start off in our plank or push-up position, and when we pop our bums up into a downward dog or pike. Down to plank, up to downward dog. Now if that's okay, if you can go plank to pike, no problem. We're going to then, as we go up to pike, our left hand reaches through, taps our right leg. Plank, right hand taps our left leg. Plank, left hand taps. Plank, right hand taps. Plank, left hand taps. Right hand taps. So we're just moving through, getting shoulder flexion. We're getting our hamstrings stretched, getting hip flexion, loads of stuff, full body. 3, 2, 1. I'm sure you can really start to see how good this is as a warm-up. Next we're going to do more of a lower body focused one, as in more of a lower body challenge. That was an upper body challenge, pushing with our shoulders, single arm stability. This is going to be a lower body challenge. So we're in our deep lunge position. Lift up your back leg. My right foot is forwards. And I'm going to step back. So I'm in a plank, step my left foot forwards. You may not be able to get your foot up in one go, so you can just shuffle it. Or for this exercise, you can leave it a little bit behind. We're trying to aim for that full range of motion. So switch a couple of times via plank. And as you come forwards, sink your hips down. Plank, step, sink, plank, step, sink. Now you may have guessed what's coming, or you may have been in denial. What we're going to try and do now is, instead of stepping between deep lunges, we're going to jump between deep lunges. So stick with the steps if that was challenging enough. If not, give this a go with me. We're going to aim for 10, which is only 5 per side. How easy is that? Ready? Right foot forwards, and then jump, switch, left foot forwards. That's 1. Switch, right foot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. So the hip flexibility got a challenge there. Our active flexibility, we were pulling ourselves into our position, and the arms got a challenge. The core got a challenge. A really, really nice full body dynamic movement. So I hope your heart rate's up. I hope you're feeling great, and good luck with whatever you're going to do next. Have a great day.